History remembers kings and queens, empires and civilizations. But if you look deeper, you lines realize Earth's true rulers lived millions of years before a single human ever walked the planet. These were creatures so massive, so powerful, and so dangerous that if they existed today, our world would be an entirely different and much scarier place. Yet there's one strange thing that connects all of these ancient titans. Despite their dominance, not a single real photograph of them exists. Not one. It makes you wonder why. Let's start with the ocean's ultimate nightmare, Megalodon. This isn't a creature from a monster movie or a sailor's tall tale. Megalodon was a real shark, and it was horrifyingly big. We read talking nearly 60 feet long, that's the length of 3 great white sharks lined up nose to tail. Its teeth were bigger than an adult human's hand, sharp enough to tear through steel. A single bite from this predator could have crushed a modern car like a soda can. For over 20 million years, Megalodon was the undisputed king of the oceans, preying on whales and anything else that dared to cross its path. But it vanished from the seas about 3.5 million years ago, long before the first camera was even a flicker of an idea. All we have to remember it by fossilized teeth and vertebrae, which allow scientists to create terrifyingly accurate size estimates. There are no eyewitness accounts, no ancient paintings, just the chilling evidence it left behind in stone. Now, let's leave the oceans and venture into the ancient rainforests of South America about 60 million years ago. Imagine a snake. Not just any snake, but one longer than a city bus and weighing more than a small truck. This was Titanoboa. It was the largest snake to have ever existed, a true monster of the jungle. It didn't just eat small animals. Its diet included giant turtles and crocodiles. Think about that for a second. A snake that hunted and ate crocodiles, crushing them with a force that modern science can barely comprehend. Like Megalodon, Titanoboa left no visual record of its existence. We have no photos, no drawings from people who saw it. Its discovery was a complete shock to the scientific community, pieced together from massive fossilized vertebrae found buried underground in a Colombian coal mine. These fossils tell a story of a world where predators were on a scale we can hardly imagine today. From the land, let's look to the skies. 6 million years ago, the skies were ruled by a predator that would make a modern eagle look like a sparrow. Meet Argentavis magnificens, the giant sky terror. This bird had a wingspan wider than a small airplane, stretching up to 23 feet. It was a master of the air, capable of gliding for hours on end without a single flap of its massive wings, soaring on thermal currents high above the plains of Argentina. It hunted large animals, using its size and sharp talons to dominate its environment. If a bird like Argentavis flew over a major city today, it would cause widespread panic and probably shut down airports. The shadow it cast would have been immense. But, just like our other titans, it vanished from the earth thousands of years before the first camera was invented, leaving behind only fossilized bones to hint at its incredible size and power. And finally, let's go back to the age of dinosaurs and meet a true monster crocodile, Deinosuchus. The name literally means terrible crocodile, and it earned it. Growing up to 40 feet long, bigger than a school bus, this ancient crocodilian was far stronger and more imposing than any crocodile alive today. It lurked in the shallow waters of rivers and estuaries across North America, waiting for its prey. And its prey wasn't just fish or small animals. Deinosuchus hunted dinosaurs. It would ambush them at the water's edge, using its immense jaw power to drag them into the water, crush them, and then disappear beneath the surface. The power in its bite was astronomical. Yet, despite being one of the top predators of its time, not a single photograph exists. All we have are enormous skulls that look almost unreal, even to paleontologists who study them. These fossils are the only proof that such a terrifying creature once shared the planet with dinosaurs. So, this brings us to the big question: why were these incredible beasts never photographed? The answer seems simple. The camera is a relatively new invention in the grand timeline of Earth's history. Most of these giant creatures went extinct millions of years before humans even evolved. We simply never shared the world with them. Our timelines just didn't overlap. Or did they? Some of these creatures, like Argentavis, disappeared much more recently. Could early humans have seen them? Could legends of giant birds and sea monsters be more than just stories? Maybe they are faded memories of a world we've long forgotten. This makes you wonder, if these creatures, which we now know were real, once existed, what else lived on this planet that we'll never see? What other giants are buried beneath our feet, waiting to be discovered? And perhaps the scariest question of all is this: are we absolutely sure they were all truly gone? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the past, make sure to like and subscribe for more.